In the recent version 2.11 of Ganister, we released a system to add tags on users, and you can define them here. So if you have groups, you can define tags on groups, and it will be spread on all the users that belong to this group, either directly or indirectly. So here, employee. And so if you have here, there's new group, it has design. So this guy here will have employee and design because he is somehow related to all these groups. The main reason why we've done this, it helped us to adapt the UI for the logged user without having to log into the database an additional time. So it's just when you log in, you have all your tags. And so we wanted to adapt the UI, which is not sensitive because it's not data, it's just UI. But it's good, for example, to avoid having all these elements on the left if your job doesn't require to have all these. So for now, it just filters, by default, it filters these categories and the reports. The reports can be filtered by this tag. The thing we may have anticipated, but we didn't test it at first, was the capability to hide tabs here and maybe other things based on these tags. And that's what we're testing and we're somehow discovering, but we knew there would be implication, or we knew we would have more value than just filtering the category and the report. So here, what we are testing, but it works, it's just if you are on a project, you can use it already with version 2.11. For tabs, you can have a lot of tabs because different jobs will require different tabs. There are simple tabs with related object relationship, which are simple, but more complex ones like graph impact can be really job specific. So you may want to define 10 different tabs like this because 10 different job will have different requirements for this, but you don't want each person to load all the 10 tabs. That doesn't make sense. So far, these tabs here, if I'm going in the data model, these tabs, and I'll take this one here, you could already hide them based on any condition available from the browser. So if there is, for example, the type of the part does not, it's not compatible with having CAD documents, then you could have something related to this. So you could write like node.properties.type different than mechanical, and that would not display, or it would hide the tab. And it's not only visually hiding, it's really not loading it. So you're not loading something for nothing. And so this would hide the tab if it's not mechanical. If it is conditional display, so if it's different than mechanical, then it would display it. So you would have to do this to hide it if it's not mechanical. But tags are available on your session here. So that's what we can do now is for example, if myself, for example, I'm not part of the design group tag. I don't have the design tag because I think I've added it here. This is design, and I'm right here. So I just have employee. And so if I'm going back here and I say that to load this tab, I need to have the tag design. So I could say app context, and this is something you'll get in the documentation. User dot properties dot tags, and the function is includes design. So it will check that it includes design. If you don't have the tag design, it will not load. And so if I reload this, I can see that the cat tab is not displayed. So that's the first. It's the first UI thing that we're testing with this feature, benefiting from the tags. But there's going to be more. You can have the fields could be hidden depending on your tags. A lot of things. Maybe we could switch some of the views. We could adapt some of these things. So there's going to be more capabilities demonstrated. It's all in already. We don't have to add any customization. It's all in. It's mainly because the tag system has been built and is available on the client. It's not a secure filtering system. So for example, if we apply it on a field, and actually we could test, for example, traceability. Let's try this. I haven't tried it before. So form designer, traceability, and we say app context dot user dot properties dot tags includes change. Let's try that. So if you have the tag change, it should be displayed. If not, it should be hidden. Okay, it works. But it's not a secure filtering system. I just want to warn anyone who would want to have a secure filter on properties. That's not implementing this feature, because the filtering is done client side. So if you look at what the API sent back, it actually sent back the whole node with all its information. But that's an interesting consequence of a nice architecture system for the tags. So if you want to test these features, feel free to download the version 2.11 of Ganister available on our website, and have fun with it.